left. You can eat whatever you want. No. Oh, I cannot eat that. It'll go straight to my lower belly and sit there. Your hair is such a mess. Look at your skin. So dull and so tanned. You know, Priya got lucky. He married her despite her dark complexion. My arms. So fat. My thighs jiggle when I walk. Damn. I look like crap. Oh my God! You've lost so much of weight. Tell me your weight loss secrets. Have you put on some weight? Does this find resonance with anyone in this room? These kind of sentences, do we hear this in our everyday lives? So good evening and very warm welcome to a new production, forum theatre production by Second Chance School students titled So What? You must have already guessed what the theme of the play is going to be about. But I want to talk to you and tell you a little bit about the process that was used to create this theatre piece. It started as a theatre lab and we worked for 4 months, 100 hours of work in the theatre lab. And we met a group of 33 young people. We met every Sunday to investigate our relationship with our bodies, what we endure living in our bodies. Our feelings of shame, embarrassment, insecurity, frustration and pain because the society tells us that our body is wrong. And the images that emerge during the theatre lab are stories of bodies that are ignored, dismissed, demeaned and humiliated as they do not measure up to the incredibly specific and narrow standard of beauty and perfection that we are expected to conform to, and the images that get bombarded at us of unattainable bodies all the time. In fact, every image that emerged in the theatre lab was an image that somehow reminded them that they are either losers or they are failures, not good enough, do not belong here, are not worthy of love. We had a lot of compelling conversations in the process, a lot of interesting discussions, and I can share that with a lot of feeling really happy that these young people had a very high level of awareness about their bodies and about what was happening to them. And despite that, so they understood, we talked about the role of gender and expectations, family, peers, social media and popular culture, and how all the agents of socialization are actually perpetuating this toxic culture that is kind of indirectly or directly leading them to link their self-worth, their success, their self-worth, their happiness, their status and their privilege to having perfectly beautiful bodies as per the social and the cultural norms. And yet, the messages that the young people had deeply internalized were really heartbreaking. And I would like to share with you those 1 or 2 messages, 3 messages in fact. Number 1 message, that being beautiful and having a perfect body is the most important thing that a man or a woman can be. This is despite having the discussions and high level of awareness of all the images that we are bombarded, and also really being aware that the images on magazine covers, on billboards, in films, are not even remotely representative of the men and women that we see in our everyday lives. That was the message 1, which was deeply internalized. Message 2, this is what beauty and perfection looks like. So all the images that they see around, this is how one should look like. Message 3, which was really heartbreaking, we don't look like this. We are not good enough in our bodies as we are. And so, because we are not good enough in our bodies as we are, there were a series of diet fads, workout sessions, they were thinking about surgeries, about all the different things, steroids, pills. What can they do to repair, to fix their flaws, to rebuild themselves, or to hide, to fit into that perfect, ideal body, which the images of which are bombarded at them every moment, the moment they step out of their homes. And 2 very revealing insights that very bright, young, talented young people, and some of you are also working with them, just beginning to embark on their adult lives, and they are worried and they are very insecure. They are worried that they too fat to wear that. And the list goes on and on. So it was either not enough or too much. But no acceptance of who they are at all. Very uncomfortable in their bodies as they are. And the second insight was that they were spending alarming amounts of time and energy thinking about how they look and what they can do to they look okay? Is my forehead shiny? Am I giving the right kind of smile? Is this light flattering so that I get the best picture in this group? Is my stomach sucked in? Am I standing up straight? Am I okay? Do these jeans make me look fat? All the time worrying about how they look, and if they feel that they don't look okay as per the society standards, then how can they fix, repair, rebuild themselves to fit that ideal, so that when they step out of their homes, they are comfortable and they are confident. So with these messages and insights, we also, along with that, we had a lot of fun in the theatre lab. So it's the plays based on their personal stories and their experiences. It's their stories of shame. They've been really very vulnerable. They've laid bare their shame, their secrets, their deepest, darkest secret, the secrets that they carry within themselves like a heavy burden, their truths of their bodies. Along with all that was going on, we also had a lot of fun, and I would like us to experience a little game that from our theatre lab. Now, we played a lot of games, a lot of exercises, a lot of activities, but one little game that you can play perhaps standing wherever you are. Just leave your bags. All we need is your bodies. And you can join in from the backstage, everyone. So come to Gurgaon. The city has been waking up to a thunderstorm almost every other day. And so we are trying to create a thunderstorm in this room using our bodies right now. So everyone has space? Yeah? Okay. Alright, so all you need to do is just follow me, and just no conversation and no whispering, and let's see if we can create a thunderstorm here in Gurgaon, in this space. Thank you. So now I present
आकर बकर बम्बे को 80 90 पूरे 100 ये मेरी फर्स्ट तू ही फर्स्ट आएगी क्या आकर बकर बम्बे को 80 90 पूरे 100 ये बेसिक जाओ पहले दिन फर्स्ट में मुझे तो जल्दी करो झूठ बोलते हो
मुझे भी एक चांस दो, मैं भी अच्छा शूटिंग करता हूँ।
भैया मुझे भी खेलना है।
करंट बोल, तेरे बस की बात नहीं है।
पहले मर्द बन, फिर बास्केटबॉल खेलना।
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, bass. Yeah, it's yeah. I ain't no size, but I can shake it like I'm supposed to. 'Cause I got that boom that all the boys shakes. I'm on the right junk and I'm on the right places. I see the magazine, working that pawn shop. We know that shit ain't real. Come on, I'll make it stop. If you got beauty, just raise them up. Every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Now I'm on my shit, don't worry about the style. She says boys like a little more booty to hold the night. And no, I won't be no sick bitch who's selling nobody love. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass. I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them silly bitches right. No, I'm just playing, I know you'll think you're fine. But I'm here to tell you, every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Never mind my shit, don't worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold the night. And no, I won't be no sick bitch who's selling nobody love. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. 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 pretty face. And don't underestimate the importance of body language.
What's it do with that big fat butt? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Gloss meets their glossy glossy.
About time you got your head out of those books and paid attention to more important things.
Reviews in virtually every major magazine is now available to you.
स्टाइल के लिए कुछ भी करना चाहिए
My skin feels like plastic.
गुड मॉर्निंग क्लास। आज हम कोलाज बनाएंगे। बॉयज दो कोलाज, परफेक्ट मेल बॉडी और परफेक्ट फीमेल बॉडी। गर्ल्स दो कोलाज, परफेक्ट मेल बॉडी और परफेक्ट फीमेल बॉडी। आपके पास 45 मिनट्स है।
जैसी मैं इस फोटो में दिखती हूँ, क्या मैं सच में ऐसी हूँ? क्या मैं इतनी मोटी हूँ? किसी ने मुझे बताया क्यों नहीं कि मैं इतनी बुरी लग रही थी? आज के बाद मैं कभी फोटो के आगे नहीं रहूंगी, हमेशा पीछे जाके खड़ी जाता हूँ। ये हेयर स्टाइल देखो, सूट भी नहीं कर रहा है मुझ पे। पता नहीं जिम कब खुलेगा। जिम खुलेगा तो मैं जाके थोड़ी सी और एक्सरसाइज करूँ। और आज के बाद ये समोसा जलेबी सब बंद।
चेहरा में पिंपल कहाँ से आ गया? बॉडी तो एकदम बेकार दिख रहा है। ये फोटो फेसबुक में अपलोड ही नहीं करूंगा, एक भी लाइक नहीं मिलेगा।
बट मेरे टायर्स try the tune. Oh God! इतना टाइट करने के बाद भी पतली नहीं हुई। अब फिर से 2 साइज बड़ा ही लेना पड़ेगा। Oh God! जब मैं अपने आप को आईने में देखती हूँ तो एक थकी माँ नजर आती है। डार्क सर्कल, रिंकल, मैं कितनी बूढ़ी और भद्दी लग रही हूँ।
How may I help you, sir?
मेरे साइज का एक टी-शर्ट दिखाना।
सर, आप गलत जगह आ गए। आप बच्चों के सेक्शन में ट्राई करो।
आपको सब साइज का रखना चाहिए ना?
और ये
क्या यार, सारी फोटोज में सेट डाली हुई है।
किसी भी पिक्स में 6 पैक ऐड नहीं दिख रहा है।
गोवा जाएगा। गोवा जाना बेकार कर दिया।
भाई रुक जा।
एक दिन ऐसी बॉडी बनाऊंगा ना, सारी लड़कियां पागल हो जाएंगी। फिर तो हर फोटो में शर्टलेस ही दिखूंगा।
अबे साले की जिंदगी झंड है फिर भी घमंड है।
बहुत ज्यादा ब्राइट कलर पहने, डार्क लग रही हो। हाय कितनी पतली कमर है। वेस्ट का साइज क्या तुम्हारा? ओह मेरी बस आ गई।
ओ देख क्या माल है यार।
अरे यार छोड़ दो।
तो चुप करा इस पट्टू को। जा तुझसे नहीं होगा। वो ब्लैक ड्रेस साली कितनी मस्त माल है यार। नहीं यार दूसरे वाले के आम ज्यादा बड़े।
स्कूल में यही सिखाया तुम्हें? पहले जाकर तमीज सीख कर आओ।
ओए तो आप ही सिखा दो।
यार हम समझे नहीं यार, ये काम क्या दिखा रहा है यार। What are her eyes?
क्लास टाइम आप।
मेरा भी बन गया।
Ready?
देखना हम लोग को बेस्ट बेस्ट बेस्ट। चलो
कम खाया कर, मोटा हो रहा है।
क्या हो गया ना चीकू?
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limits. She craves attention. She praises an image. She prays to be sculpted by the sculpture. Whoa, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the मम्मी, मैं ऑडिशन के लिए जा रही हूँ। ठीक है बेटा।
म्यूजिक सीरीज से कुछ नहीं होने वाला। तुम्हें कौन लड़का पसंद करेगा? अखबार देखा है? राइट में सुंदर और सुशील लड़की चाहिए।
आजकल के लड़कों को फेयर एंड लवली लड़की चाहिए। इसका लेजर लाइट क्यों नहीं करवा लेते हो? उसके बाद दूध डालने से उसका चेहरा चमक जाएगा।
करवा लेंगे दीदी।
तुमने बिगाड़ के रख दिया उसे।
I'm रोशनी। हाय रोशनी। तो इस रोल के बारे में आपका क्या ख्याल है? मेरा ख्याल है मेरी आवाज स्ट्रॉन्ग होनी चाहिए, पावरफुल, जो सबके दिलों को छू जाए, सॉफ्ट।
There you go, soft and sexy.
X Factor। ये ट्राई करो। क्या ये जरूरी है?
ऊपर के दो बटन खोल लो।
क्यों? बेब, ये कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है। थिन एंड कर्वी, सेक्सी एंड इनोसेंट। तो कौन सा?
वो।
रोशनी, रोशनी, तुम अपना दिल छोटा मत करो। क्यों ना हम हमारी वीडियो बनाकर यूट्यूब पर अपलोड करें? सच्ची कैसा हो सकता है? ऑफ कोर्स।
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limits. She craves attention. She praises an image. She prays to be sculpted by the sculpture. Whoa, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made of blind souls. She tries to cover up her pain and cut her woes away. As cover girls don't cry after the face is made. But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark, and you should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change the thing the world could change. It's hurt. No scars to your beautiful, or stars that were beautiful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And you don't have to change the thing the world could change. It's hurt. No scars to your beautiful, or stars that were beautiful.
Back here to tell you that the play is not over yet. So now we are moving towards the last scene, and we would need the help of the audience to complete the last scene. As I'd already told you, this is a forum theatre play. So it's a collaborative piece, and the performers have started something, and we are going to finish this journey together with your help, and I will tell you how we are going to need your help. But just to give you a context, we were winding up our rehearsal. The idea for the last scene, the entire process has been really collaborative. We were winding up our rehearsal in November before the first show, 2 days before the first show on the 12th. And I asked the young people, so what next? What do we do? Where do we go? You've been extremely wonderful. You've been so vulnerable. And we've created something very powerful which questions the toxic attitude of our culture towards our bodies. So what next? And so the idea was that while in India and in Asia the skin lightening industry and the cosmetic industry and the fitness industry and so many other industries are really growing at an alarming rate, not only in India, in the rest of the world as well. The idea was that we cannot change that because it's feeding off all our insecurities, but we can together make a small personal change, and that personal change is to change our personal stories about our bodies, to change our narrative about our bodies, to reclaim our bodies. Our perfection-focused society asks us to conform to impossible standards of beauty. So there are standards of a body shape, a body size, a skin color, and if we look a certain way, we are beautiful, we are perfect, and if we do not look a certain way, then there is something wrong with us. We are flawed. So we are going to change that narrative, and that was the decision that the group made, a small change at a personal level. So we are, because we've all been observed all our lives from the time we are born, and we are so used to being observed and evaluated and judged for the way we look constantly, that we have actually internalized that perspective. So what happened in the group as well, and what happens, it has happened to me, and I'm sure it happens with all of us, there's a lot of self-loathing, a lot of self-blaming about the way we look. And so we thought that we are going to change that narrative, and instead of looking at our bodies as being observed and being always on display and evaluated and judged, we are going to, not as a collection of body parts that are going to be assessed and evaluated and judged by the others or by ourselves, because we become our own harshest critics when it comes to our bodies. We are going to express our appreciation and gratitude for this wonderful, miraculous piece of work that we have, the closest relationship that we have, The longest relationship that we have is with our body, and it does amazingly wonderful things for us. And so we are going to express our gratitude and appreciation. We are going to start that process, and at some point I'm going to invite you on stage to say your self-affirming words, what you would like to say as you look inside the mirror. So we are going to begin that, but at some point I'm going to invite you. And so we are moving now towards our closing scene.
And you don't have to change a thing, the world will change its own. Oh, scars to your beautiful, oh, stars that were beautiful. Whoa, whoa.
मैं अपने कमर के लिए आवाज़ हूँ, मैं उल्टा खड़ा हो सकता हूँ।
मैं अपने इन हाथों के लिए बड़ी आभारी हूँ। मैं अपने कपड़े और लोगों के कपड़े सिलती हूँ और उनसे पैसे कमाती हूँ।
मैं अपने स्माइल के लिए आभारी हूँ क्योंकि इसे देख के मैं और मेरे फ्रेंड्स हमेशा खुश हैं।
Even though you're short.
खूबसूरत नहीं पर कुछ गाने की कोशिश कर सकता हूँ। हसदा हुंदा सी यार नाल वसदा हुंदा सी नी तू पैगे उत्ते लागी गोरीए मेरा मार मार मिट्टियां पट्टियां बस ठंडा तू बखाता गोरीए दारू दूर तो तम दादूरी तेरे नानी तू पैगे उत्ते लाता
मैं अपनी उंगलियों पर बहुत आभारी हूँ क्योंकि मैं इनकी सहायता से बहुत अच्छी पेंटिंग और 49 वर्ड पर मिनट टाइपिंग कर सकता हूँ।
Come on, audience!
तू सोच क्या बोल सकता है?
It's okay to get old.
Okay, somebody from that side. Yeah!
मैं इस मिरर का बहुत आभारी हूँ क्योंकि मेरे यहाँ एक छेद है जो दिखता नहीं है।
मैं कुछ ज्यादा लंबा हूँ, पंखे वगैरह आसानी से साफ कर लेता हूँ। मैं अपने दोस्त का आभारी, मैं अपने साथ का आभारी जो अच्छे, मैं अपने दोस्त का फोटो अच्छे से खींचता हूँ और मेरे दोस्त हंसते हैं फोटो देख के।
Yes. Some more.
ज़्यादा
If there is nobody else, then I will really I promise I'll come back to you.
Volleyball. You know what, man? You know what? I love you.
Okay, we need some more women. Yes. Okay, you come back, आप आ जाओ, and then we'll keep inviting more women.
इसलिए बारी हूँ क्योंकि मुझे भगवान ने कलम दी है और मैं लिखता भी हूँ और गाता भी हूँ। मैं एक शायरी सुनाना चाहता हूँ आपसे। आंसुओं से कहता हूँ मैं तुम्हें, जितना रुलाना था रुला दिया, जितना सताना था सता लिया। अब तुझसे चैलेंज है मेरा, हंसूंगा और हंसाऊंगा, ऐसा काम करूंगा दुनिया में कि मरने के बाद भी याद आऊंगा।
क्या जा जा
Okay, from here. Yes, 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 yes. I'm proud of you. You'd like to make everyone happy.
Take comfort in being uncomfortable. You're still handsome.
Okay, that side. Yes. You can bring along your coffee. I'm thankful to my eyes because of that I can hope to see a better future.
मार करके चल जाना
वही 4 बार उठना तो चल जाना।
मेरी हार्ट की बहुत आवाज है तो उसके कारण मेरे बहुत सारे फ्रेंड्स हैं। I'm thankful for a healthy body that I can enjoy the pleasures of life.
Looks don't matter to me anymore. You can see, well, it's not perfect. But what I really appreciate is that at 68, soon 69, I can share my love perfection and my knowledge to all these beautiful young people.
I was brought up to think that I was not beautiful, लेकिन आज मैं बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ कि मैं आप सबके साथ हूँ and I can listen to you, I can talk to you. I'm strong internally and externally. Internally or unnecessary. I may be small, but I still have a loud voice.
बाल भी उड़ गए हैं बड़ा स्तर लगे
So this side of the room, is there anybody else who would like to come? It's nice if we get everyone who's here to come. Yes.
I am the most perfect imperfection in whatever I am. So yeah, feels good.
I'm not pretty, but I'm happy and positive every day.
I may not be beautiful, but I'm a beautiful person. I'm forever 18 years old.
I'm thankful to my mom and dad so I can see just so much beautiful people over here.
Radha. Here, like, will anybody else? Would you like to come? Yes.
I have been rejected n number of times for marriage proposal because of my weight. And all I get to hear is, I wish she could lose weight so she would look 10 times prettier and charming. But I disagree because I have a lot of students who just love me the way I am. And I'm grateful for that.
Okay, हाँ, so I'm thankful for my body. I'm just like saying, मैं अपने आप को
फीड कर सकती हूँ, अपना सारा काम खुद कर सकती हूँ और इतने सारे अच्छे ब्यूटीफुल लोगों से मिलने का मौका है मेरे पास, बात करने का, इंटरेक्ट
I'm grateful for this nose because it helps me smell all the good food. Okay, anybody else from this side? Here? So this is like really the closing scene. After that, we are not going to invite you. So if there is someone who wants to come here, and we would really like that, please do come. You. Yes.
I really love my body. I can eat as much as I want. I can drink as much as I want. And I can actually do whatever I want. Thank you.
Does anyone want to from the group? Or should we close it? Yes, Khushbu.
मैं बहुत अच्छा गाना गाती हूँ मेरे हिसाब से। अद्धी जिंदगी मेरी लंदगी मेरे रब्बा मैं की करा I just don't know तेरे बाजो मैं जीवा या मैं मरा अद्धी जिंदगी मेरी लंदगी मेरे रब्बा मैं की करा I just don't know तेरे बाजो मैं जीवा या मैं मरा कल परसों दी मैनू वाह वाह कल परसों दी मैनू एक नंबरा तो कॉल आउंदी है मैनू लगदा है मेरी सहेली मैनू फोन मिलाउंदी है किंज लगिया सी बेवफा चंदरी अज भी चाहुंदी है कल परसों दी मैनू एक नंबरा तो कॉल आउंदी है थैंक यू
So I'm in love with every inch of my body because it is what I am and it is what makes me me.
So what for this evening?
I think I've got 4 eyes. So what I like about myself is my eyes and my voice because I can take some nice shots plus I can spit some rhymes as well.
I just love myself so much. Love. I love myself so much. But I don't want to close the evening. I want like someone from the audience to close the evening. So we need one last person from the audience so that we can close the evening. Okay, so who goes? The pressure is building up. I'm sorry. So much of stress. Yes, Dora!
Once I was pretty, but now I enjoy being honest.
such a wonderful audience. Thank you so much for helping us complete the last scene. We wouldn't have been able to do this without your energy, without your presence, without your participation, without your enthusiasm. Thank you for really encouraging all these young people here, and we hope to continue this dialogue. We hope to carry this dialogue in other communities. We've done 4 shows already, and we have plans to continue our work so that more and more young people and people of all age groups can come and we can start a small personal change, a very small contribution by the Second Chance School to be able to break some social norms that we are all trapped in. So thank you very much. This is the cast for you.